Ready, set. 29 Phillies. 2-9 Phillies.
Ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago. But since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
When you watch this game, you've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World. All the speed on the field from both sides. This is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
First down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Cricket!
A stoppage maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement on this play. And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run in the coverage, but to find his spot to the quarterback and throw the ball.
Those types of routes are easy to say. If you're looking, you're looking. So that's man coverage, which you're staring at.
42 Spider!
Across the field. That time, the receiver...
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, great down. They win the first check early. Give the defense.
There he goes. The 40. He's at the 20.
This guy strikes fears in the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles. People
Let's go.
trying to
Break.
catch him, but he's got so
Single,
much
single.
juice. He can outrun those
Let's go.
angles and make enormous plays. This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return.
On the
And
double.
Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of the drive. It made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page. This year, I think a lot of good
Got it.
leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next one.
Clear.
Side adjustments here. To the air. It's Holstein. Forced out of the pocket. Going right, going deep. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other
On
than
the
the
set.
Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do, the way you know each other. Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this? Brings him together.
especially is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. Setting up for the extra point at the top. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Beachy, I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. On the RPO, and fire to go. Looking to throw, it's hard. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's caught. Just gashing this defense, a big gain of 2 line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Green
Send the
25.
tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Flash down bounds and then back again at the 34.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he runs up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes.
Are you ready?
Because of his size and his wingspan, he's very great at
Running back searching for Hill. And to stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McEnroe. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find coordinated ways to get this guy out of the open field, watch out, because he's a home run right now.
In blue. In blue.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's State. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. We'll see what you got dialed up on third.
Here's to the big fella. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down.
On the
They'll
ready.
lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the
Lasso.
first. On 4th down, he'll try looking for blockers. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Play action on first down. Pressure coming. Big magic on the scoreboard. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
And they won't be able to snap down the field, looking for a big play.
Some of those are going to come home, some of them aren't. But when they come home, they
Looks like he's going to stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Hart. Rushes on him.
chances in a game, you really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of time you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back the ball. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
On
A
the
little bit
set.
more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
Spire.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ferguson. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead moves to 21.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do
42
the rest.
Spider.
The lone run's got it. These little games can start to add up. Texas A&M going quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Had the kick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game,
Ready,
and he
set.
almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They'll try to put it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, third and short on their own
Okay,
side
ready?
of the field. They try to run and get it, but just not physical enough up front.
How?
Now it sets
55,
up fourth down.
There's the pressure. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Okay. Break.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Ready,
And
ready.
listen, the offense has had their
Tune
way,
up.
and they've had so much success and so
Green
much production.
25.
But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things they know off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to
Ready?
do more consistently moving forward.
Griffin.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Looking to buy time. Nice move there. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Ready
So
up.
the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Lizzie. Igloo.
That defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down.
Ready,
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of the sack.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now is trying to
On the ring.
protect this guy and make it affected him. He is not
Come on,
very
set.
accurate moving forward. The pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to link him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And now they hit themselves. Bounced right back to them. We got a timeout. In the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Creates a little room. Fighting off the defender. Finally getting stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Here's the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and Inman never had a chance.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Back to throw, time running short in the pocket. No, close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Trying to get the big fella to football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Okay, ready?
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I think the quarterback at this point just needs to settle down. We saw the interception earlier in the game, and all of a sudden on that throw, just really bad fundamentals. The quarterback just needs to settle himself, get himself into a rhythm, trust his fundamentals, because that's going to help his accuracy.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
29 Philly.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snapped in the middle, it's makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The throw, it's Holstein. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, honestly, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling that they're going to get back in this. They're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Just before halftime. Supersonic guy. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. The offense calls timeout, and they don't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they find points on the board right before the half. That's a Arkansas.
defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Ready
A
up.
little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker.
Back 18.
Direct snap. They forced ahead just a bit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Back has it. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Ready.
So here
fight.
comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams, and everything can change.
Fire.
It just takes one play.
It's so strange and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
On the
The
double.
Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Pick it up on the ground. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Got it.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They still
Freedom,
have the lead,
freedom.
but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead.
42 Spider.
Looking to pass. It's Steve. And he was thrilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing
On
some
set.
tutties. Why not keep throwing? If you're going to keep being aggressive, you're going to have to do a better job of keeping some
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Ready.
Now facing a third and long.
Pound 55 feet. Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
So here
set.
comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. There's certainly
Let's go!
still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on now. I'm comfortable with it. This offense looked
Okay, ready.
They sure did. It looked like You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of
Here we
trouble.
go.
They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Gets finds some space. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Green 25.
Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big throw.
Just as he released it on first down, he just put it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and off play action. Throws to the tight end. On target to the level. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Ready
And how
up.
about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action
Down.
froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
Ready,
Right
right.
to the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the right snap. This time they scored him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you
Make it
just get
happen.
completely
Right.
blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
On the
And
ready.
the Aggies have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. And the defense had that one well. Short game there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they do. They can't figure it out. Try to finish the field goal. Nice job on first down. Get them tackled to the ground.
On the nose.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal.
Get set. Get set.
They'll go for the receiver. Here we go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And on offense, you know this is four-down
Got it.
territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession.
Ready, go.
And he takes it in. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They are up by just one over USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the
On
update
set.
on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Acorn.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
Igloo.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Ready.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop it almost immediately. Short game there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Ready.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Jackrabbit.
Back to pass. To the big fella. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Ready,
And the
set.
Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Lasso. Lasso.
Got it in the middle of the front. Very nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Okay, ready?
With this offense, because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be affiliation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he's
Ready?
looking at his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play.
Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice carry. 25. Wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready? Easy.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic. There's some bad feelings going on with this offense right now. Way down the score.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
It's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Ready, break.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. With the catch, it's Carter. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 40. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
On the
Final
ready.
stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Come on, set.
Back to throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19.
On the double.
Dogs send that offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense, too, David. I think they've got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays. Those plays should be slow. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger.
Got it.
Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
That big explosive play
Cricket.
carries them into plus
Timber.
territory. They'll
Ready.
snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Over the middle, it's Anthony. They are on the move down to the 32 and they pick up another 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead.
On the set.
Like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get those that
Fire.
you know where they are. Defense has to be aggressive.
lost the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now
42,
turn it
spike,
over, and they're going to hold their defense to play well in such a situation. Sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play. Obviously, this guy's been beaten a lot. He's got a lot of yards rushing. Finally, it gets something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the
Okay,
football,
ready?
but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Let's go!
Off the play fake. And he just lost concentration and didn't work it all the way in. They spun that wheel fortune on fourth down and couldn't bankrupt.
Ready, ready!
It's all ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising for
Here we go!
They just can't mess it up with the pick.
No, you got...
I know exactly what happened.
Ready?
Gotta get the stop, so the play run was so
Down, 54!
We got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts. And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
Ready
So
up!
the Texas A&M offense
Griffin!
returns to the
Griffin!
field. That fourth down
Set.
gamble
Let's
didn't
go.
pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive.
Down.
Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
The throw. The short hands. It's Carter. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
On the
On
ready?
first and 10 from the 38.
Belly stutter! Move!
Back to pass. It's Hart. Throws for the tight end. And they did put the shot away, but they couldn't hold on.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the double!
The offense has to take shots, try to get themselves back.
325!
So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense getting in position to force the incompletion.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Got it!
Better find the ear plugs.
Gaucho!
Here comes the
Gaucho!
noise, backing this defense
Here we
on
go!
third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
On the
This is a
set.
point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this
Get
game,
set.
like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. They went for the big one, and they get it down to 27.
Cut it.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was
Hornet,
expecting
Hornet.
that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field.
Easy.
Right play action. Unloads to the right. That possession is incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the
Ready,
communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This drive
Here we
is
go.
clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They'll have to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
Okay, ready?
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The
Easy.
clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Pressure in his face. Backed up now. Here's
Flex. Cobra.
looking to throw. It's hard. Quarterback moving. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Ready.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Ready.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Release to the back. Didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it on down. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Ready up.
Put a drive together, starting at 12.
10.
On the ground, clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front.
Ready,
Stuff in the run play. Make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's
Blitz.
101. Stop the run first.
Clear.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
On the ready.
3rd and long.
Igloo. Ready.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. Caught in the middle. It's Anthony. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock here.
We're seeing spread defense and tempo and air raid. We're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
It's caught down there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Ringo.
And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. And he throws his his head has to be spinning.
This is unbelievable.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores.
On set.
All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. They're trying to run some clock. They're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, at the end of this game, they're trying to come back in with a why not be aggressive at that time? They just can't come up with the completion.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Let's go. He picks up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, but just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Ready,
Texas
set.
A&M back to work with another first down.
Let's go.